Today we're going to be fixing some amateur beginner lyrics. We'll generate some lyrics and then edit them so that they look more professional. Imagine you are an amateur beginner songwriter. With this in mind, write a song that consists of 3 verses and a chorus. So we have the amateur lyrics. Let's review what we got. In the world of colors, I found my delight. Peculiar creatures shining in the light. Fireflies glow dancing with grace, guiding me through darkness at a steady pace. Firefly wonder lighted up the way, illuminate my path, then skies turn grey. Your gentle flicker my heart finds release. Oh, Firefly of wonder, bring me inner peace. And by the way, I'm Vadusha and I'm the greatest expert in song lyrics in the entire world, and maybe even on YouTube. So let's do this. And step 1 is sort. What we have here is a bunch of choruses. We don't need this many choruses. We need just one. We'll take the choruses and put them at the very end of the text so that it's easier to sort through. It actually did a good job at starting and ending the choruses on this O, but the differences in choruses are surprisingly great. We need just one chorus and it gotta be shorter. We'll return to that in the very end of the songwriting process. Once we know the storyline and everything is in place. That was the sorting part of it. Black are verses, red are choruses. The sorting is complete. Step 2, find something interesting. Let's see what are the strong points in this song. There's a story. The character found something, a firefly, guiding him through darkness. I'll highlight in yellow what I find interesting. Guiding me through darkness. Kind of cliche, but usable. Flowers bloomed like dreams come alive. That's a decent image. We can use that for sure. So what we're left with is just 2 verses with 2 interesting thoughts in them. Now we need to build a skeleton of the song using the stronger points it had. Firefly Wonder. This is about finding inspiration, something to guide me through darkness. So the exposition part, Act 1, is the character looking for something to guide him through darkness because he's lost, alone, and disoriented. Okay, this one, bloomed brightly like dreams come alive. This can end the song. Finally found something that inspired him. We need to fill something in between, so we need a challenge for the character to overcome. In verse 2, we can have the character lose the firefly and get lost again, losing all hope, and then finding the hope in the resolution of the song. So, lose firefly. And we need a nice metaphor for that. The character could not believe their happiness, closing their eyes, seeing the darkness, opening their eyes back again, and seeing the darkness. No firefly around. Scary. It was just a dream. Let's find a fancier way to say it was just a dream. What are some 5 more poetic ways of saying it was just a dream? Moonlit tapestry of night. Fleeting vision. Unfurl. Really? Seriously, unfurl. A wisp of imagination's dance. I like the fleeting vision. Something generated by imagination. Fabric of my sleep. Vision in the fabric of my sleep. That's the end of the second verse. Verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. Nice. Step 3 is to rhyme backwards. Now we need to put these 3 in the very last line of every verse and rhyme backwards to create tension and release with this line. That's the strongest position you can have in a quatrain, and we'll have quatrains in the same kind of meter as it was before. Firefly. Beautiful firefly, but we'll replace that with something else. 5 synonyms to fragile and beautiful. Delicate, exquisite, radiant, graceful. Fine firefly. Well, illiterate, frail firefly, guiding me through darkness. 5 synonyms to darkness, because darkness is too commonplace. Frail firefly to guide me through shadows. That sounds okay. Instead of doing it A-A-B-B, we'll do A-B-A-B because it creates more tension. It doesn't really matter which rhyming structure we choose, but I like A-B-A-B more in this case. But suddenly, something is lighting my way. Frail firefly to guide me through shadows. Now that we have the ending, we rhyme backwards so that the first line rhymes with way and the second one rhymes with shadows. I'm lost and I'm tired and I pray. Some lights would be nice. I wish that I had those. The difference from the original verse is that the more interesting idea is in the end of the quatrain, what's called a strong position. So you make a lot of tension, create a lot of tension, and then release it with the very last line, with a punchline or something, or an interesting interesting thought. Was it just a fantasy creeping in my dreams, fleeting vision in the fabric of my sleep? Nothing but a vision in the fabric of my sleep. The character is sad that he lost the firefly, rhyming with my sleep. All that I hear is a hushed nearby weep. I blink and it's gone. Too bad, but it seems. All that I hear is a hushed nearby weep. It was just a fantasy creeping in my dreams, nothing but vision in the fabric of my sleep. That's more like it. It still retains the original style, not going too professional, still being amateur because of the irregularities of the rhythm, but it has stronger lines and stronger positions again. Okay, last line. Flowers bloom brightly like dreams come alive. And we'll replace the flowers, sparkles. Bloom brightly like dreams come alive. It's back and I never am blinking again. And I would totally change these two because it's back and I never am blinking again. Seems more interesting. If I had to score it, it's 12 out of 10. But wait, here comes back the frail firefly. If I had to score it, it's 12 out of 10. Spark has been blotted like dreams come alive. It's back and I never am blinking again. Now we've got the verses with a storyline in it. Finding the firefly, being happy, losing the firefly, being unhappy, and finding the firefly again with a bit of irony in the end. Next step is to come up with a chorus, and we have longer lines in verses. That's why I think we need to contrast the verse to the chorus and make the chorus as short as we can. Firefly wonder strikes like thunder, never will sunder. Oh, firefly wonder. That's pretty much it. Very different from what the verses are. Much shorter to not make it complicated. And there's your lyrics. We went from very unprofessional amateur lyrics to some more professional, refined and edited lyrics. Let's recap. First, we sorted the lyrics, separated out the choruses and the verses. Then we picked out the most important lines, the things we found interesting, some things that could be punchlines or anything that is not as plain as the rest of the text. Once we've done that, we delete everything else, leaving just the interesting thoughts. And we put the interesting thoughts in the very ends of our verses in stronger positions so that we could create tension and release it with those lines. And then we rhyme backwards to fill the rest of the lines to rhyme with those ending lines. Once we've done that, we go back to choruses and refine the chorus so that it fits the song better. Usually, the more different the chorus is from the verse, the better. If the verse has long lines, the chorus should have shorter lines, or even be one word. If the verse is complicated, frilly, and very well rhymed, the chorus should be brief, simple. It may not even necessarily rhyme. It should break the structure for it to be as contrasted to the rest of the song as possible. And that's what you do when you edit lyrics. Thank you for watching till the end and not skipping any part of the video. This helps me grow the channel a lot. I really appreciate that. And I wish you all to become really proficient in writing your song lyrics. And I also wish you any creative success that you need because you're awesome. Yes, you are.